I'm tired of marching. Tired of marching for something that should have been mine at first. I don't mind saying to you tonight. I don't mind saying to you tonight that I'm tired of the tension surrounding our day. I don't mind saying to you tonight that I'm tired of living every day under the threat of death. I have no martyr complex. I want to live as long as anybody in this building tonight. And sometimes I begin to doubt whether I'm going to make it through. I must confess I'm tired.
I come as a mentor and also as a mentee of the African American Youth Harvest Foundation, being raised here and grew up here in Austin, Texas, and just seeing the impact that the African American Youth Harvest Foundation had not only on the community, but on me as an individual. And it kind of made me pour back into go and to see how I can do better inside my community. And if we look into the time that we're in now and the way we're going with our youth, is where we're going to be without organizations like this, or where we're going to be without a building to where not only are we serving the kids, but we're also serving the holistic family. So we just ask that you support us in any way that you can and adding us in a line budget to where these things can be sustained and a longevity support to not only youth, but to our community.
My name is Michelle Wilson. I'm a mother and also a patient of the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center. When I came here in 2023, I was lost. I went to the Harvest Recovery Center and I've been going there ever since. I go there for counseling. My son was in there, but unfortunately my son was murdered this year, January the 18th. It's been hard, but I still go to the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center. I don't care what time of the day it is, I can pick up the phone and call. I have no family here, so they're my family. They keep me going. It's been tough, but with them, I'm still standing. My son had a mental health issue. The system failed me. I put him in 3. He's gone. He was murdered downtown Austin. So I'm his voice now. I gotta be his voice. So the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center, they're helping me. They're supportive of me because it's just me now. No family here. But we need the funds so I can continue going to them for my treatment.
When we started off at November 1st, 2023, there was a need required by the state for us to meet 120 clients. We oversee that need by 896 clients to show that there is a need within for our services. There's a saying that says, what's the testimony without a trial? We'll have trials and tribulations that we go through and we experience in life. And most of our clients, we have different trials that they experience.
Here, people are treated with dignity, without judgment, and are provided critical resources during some of the most difficult moments of their lives. I come from a background of stability, raised in a 2-parent household, with all my basic needs met. But as I stepped into adulthood and the wider world, it became starkly clear to me just how many individuals don't have access to even a fraction of the support I once thought was standard. It's an eye-opening and heartbreaking truth. Working with AAYHF and HTRC has changed me. It has shown me the depth of need in our communities and the immense healing that can happen when people are met with empathy, not bureaucracy, and when they're heard, not overlooked.
I'm here to urge continued funding support for the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center. Every day, we serve youth and families in our community that are struggling with the effects of violence, poverty, and generational trauma. Our Trauma Recovery Center provides trauma-informed care that's not only helpful, but is very essential for long-term healing and breaking cycles of harm. We don't just treat trauma, but we restore hope, we rebuild lives, and we strengthen entire communities. The work that we do actually reduces the burdens of other emergency service and the justice system by intervening early and addressing root causes of trauma.
Every day, people in our community are silently carrying the weight of their trauma, whether from gun violence, abuse, loss, or other painful experiences. These individuals often feel invisible, unsupported, and unsure of where to turn to. That's where our center steps in. The Harvest Trauma Recovery Center offers more than just a safe space. We provide professional counseling, case management, crisis intervention, and most importantly, hope.
I'm going to tell you the root cause to mental health issues. It's what happens to a child between the ages of 0 and 3. If that brain doesn't develop, it's going to determine how that child grows up to be either mentally healthy, how that child was raised 0 to 3. If they had a lot of neglect or trauma, it's going to determine if they have mental challenges. And once again, how that child was raised between the ages of 0 and 3 will determine if that child has a mental illness. That's number 2. Number 3, the solution is training and coaching.
I'm a former registered nurse who spent the last 16 years in the emergency room. I didn't leave because I stopped caring. I left because I realized healing doesn't start in the ER, it starts in the community. I joined the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center and African American Youth Harvest, and I asked for financial support of organizations like these, with or without the TRE, because every victim of violence, every attempted suicide, every child that is safe surrendered, they were once just a neighbor in need. This isn't just funding a program, it's funding prevention, dignity, and life-saving intervention before someone's only option is a stretcher ride to the ER.
I've had clients walk in my office believing we are their last chance. They are working hard to be better and do better, to keep a roof over their head, to provide for their children, to rebuild their lives. But it's not easy navigating a system that often feels like it's built against them. When we have the resources, I get to witness life-changing moments. A parent moving into a stable house, a teen discovering their potential, a family finally able to take a breath. But when we don't, I'm forced to tell them there's nothing else that we can do today. And I can see the light go out of their eyes as if it's their last hope that's been taken away from them. It's about giving people in Austin a fair chance to overcome challenges they did not create.
Imagine waking up each day, reliving the trauma of violence, loss, and fear, without a safe space or guidance to help you heal. This is the reality for many survivors in our city. I ask you to stand with them by funding the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center, because healing strengthens our entire community.
I'm here today before you, not just as a lead mentor of Queens to Be, a mother, but as someone who has seen what has happened when hope is fed and when it is starved. Our girls are brilliant, they are resilient, but dreams don't grow on empty stomachs. Hunger changes your brain. It alters your body. When you're hungry, you can't plan for the future. You're just trying to survive that moment. That's why Queens to Be is more than mentoring. We feed families, we provide clothes, hygiene products, and every survival need. I tell my girls, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you show up different.
I am a clinician at the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center. And I just want to first say that I've been at the Trauma Center since it first opened on November 1st, 2023. And in my time there, I have grown as a person and as a clinician. And the reason why that's important to me, because there are many clinicians that do not look like me. Clientele that we serve, the community that we serve, there are clinicians that don't look like our clients. So that's important for us to continue to be able to develop clinicians who do look like our clientele, who do look like our community. I feel like you guys should really continue to fund the Harvest Trauma Community Center, because our staff does serve people who look just like us.
First and foremost, I want to say that I am very happy to be here today. I really want to take my hat off to some of my staff that spoke, because you can tell it's coming from their heart, and not just from a paycheck. We are serving individuals in each one of your districts. We are serving individuals of all ethnicities, all genders. And I say this to say, we're asking for your support. Whether we have the tax increase or not, we really want to be considered as a line item in the budget. We also want the Harvest Foundation Resource Center to be a line item in the budget. The reason being is because we have 32 other nonprofits in our building. We realized we could not do it all. There was no need for us to try and duplicate the services. So we brought in other nonprofits that can help meet the needs of the community. We have over 1,000 plus folks a month coming inside our facility for some type of services, whether they're coming into the Trauma Recovery Center, whether they're coming into a community care clinic, whether they're coming into the Black Men's Health Clinic, whether they're coming into for STEM, technology, all of those great things. You know, I know it's hard for us to really to share with you all, you know, in 2 minutes what we're doing. I would like for each one of you to come out and take a tour and see what we're doing. Take a look at the data. We need your help. I would also ask that you all would consider identifying external partners to help us buy the building we're in. We've been a community-based nonprofit for the past 20 years. We've been operating from grant to grant to grant. I am asking for y'all to help us secure this here landmark, this resource center, so we can be here long after the budget. We need to be a hub in the community.